Welcome back. You're now tuned into the other side of sports. Your host, Laws in the building, is me. It's Aaron. We here rocking out. We back, Aaron. Now, shout out my man Buns. We play golf heavy. We was talking about the Angel Reese, Ryan Clark, RG3 whole demonstration. Aaron, what are your thoughts on the whole?
First of all, we got to start with saying the whole reason we got a podcast is because of RG3, and that's a fact,
That's a fact,
hundred
dog.
percent
That's a
fact.
fact. That's a fact.
And that being said, this Bama is the king of the coons, dog.
he
And the frustrating part is like there's already a stereotype about black guys that deal with like white youngins. A
Mhm.
lot of them fall. It's not all of them, but a lot of them kind of fall into that little like this like cornball purgatory of feeling like they have to like over celebrate whiteness or kind of being derogatory towards black women to justify decision they make instead of just being a man like I'm doing what I want to do and just let it be that. Like everybody not gonna love what you're doing, no matter what you do. So just as a man, you got to learn sometimes to stop like. And he had a dad, so it's frustrating. Like it's a lot of behavior of like trying to like feminine behavior of trying to justify your action after the fact, or like trying to like make everybody else think what you want them to think. Just do what you want to do and just keep it moving. Like you don't have to like keep going back and forth. And then when he gets called out for being wrong, he got a double reply instead of like he just don't know how to take a L.
he don't know how to take an L, dog. This
And,
Bama, since he got to Washington back in 2012 or whenever he came, he's never been aware, dog. His level of awareness has always been skewed. It's always been blocked by whatever factors, but his level of awareness is
and it's what makes him vulnerable
yeah.
because like the the Bama is just he's so far gone. It's like some people are like beyond helping, just beyond helping. And it's like you go. We was joking about he had the ugly joint first, and it's just anything white is better than like we know these kind of dudes. Like anything white is better than the alternative to them. And you're not smart enough to just stay out the way and shut up. Like the Bama want to keep calling himself the milkman and all this other kind of stuff. And
Yeah, he
it's a lot of jokers like this though. And
dog, it's so bad, dog. Rob Parker lost his job, dog,
he was
because
right.
he was
He
right all
he need a
along.
Nobel Peace Prize, dog.
Every time something happened with RG3, he need to go online or go live
And
and just
troll.
be like, "Hey, young, I told y'all, I told y'all,
So we
I
gotta
was
get him on the
about Rob
podcast.
Parker,
That's what
huh?
we gotta do. We gotta get him on video. We're gonna do an interview with Rob Parker.
I'm gonna reach out,
And,
dog. I'm
and the
gonna reach
thing,
out.
it's like these white folks in this area in this media slander his dad left and right. He won't stand up for his dad and say something, but he got to stand up and say something against every other coon that want to be in the situation he in, or every white person he can. But he won't even stand up for his own black father. You never heard him come out and defending his dad the way he be defending whiteness and being a milkman. It's just it's crazy.
Dog, the thing is, this whole joint. I know Ryan Clark, like they first of all, they got bad blood themselves. That this joint ain't even about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Like I just think that's just a backdrop. I think Ryan Clark was upset because the Bama RG3 was just so quick to jump on this narrative and to be front and center on the joint. And he probably looking at it like, dog, what? Like, bro, you got
You
some nerve. Yeah, and he was blown about that joint. The,
it was one joint he said that I disagree with that kind of I don't want to say invalidated his argument, but it made it glaringly personal and it was kind of geared at poking RG3 versus
dog,
just sticking to the facts.
he
You
went
can't
ham, dog. He came out the gate with
you
strong comments.
yeah, and like him not being married to a black woman doesn't mean he's completely blind to common
Yeah,
sense. Like
yeah.
that's almost giving him a pass.
Mhm.
Like it's a lot of guys that'll never be married that's out here that see what's going on and wouldn't do the same idiot stuff that RG3 is doing. So like when he said that, it's clear he's trying to take little jabs, but
Oh
try
yeah,
to articulate it in a way to get
yeah,
the black woman Twitter and black women online
yeah.
and like,
He was out
yeah,
there
you know what I mean, to
he
jump
was trying to
on
defend
the
black women.
bandwagon. So it's like you could have done without that because you know,
But
it's
no, but
not
this is
really
the
a go ahead.
nah, I'm with you 100%. All I'm saying is that like it was you can't defend black women and then destroy black man at the same time. Like and try to like
You
throw
can't.
shots at them to try to I mean you can. I'm just saying like it don't it make it, if it's really about race, like if race is at the heart of why you're doing this, then like you fighting on the internet with another black man on the joint, it's like they still looking like what's his name in the back like
Yeah. And we say it all the time.
it's
Like certain stuff we won't talk about because we like everything not for white is. Like it's stuff we'll say online, conversations we'll have with each other, but not on the
fact.
wave. Because all they do is weaponize it and use it to twist and be Russian
That's
bots
it.
using like it becomes counterproductive at a certain point.
That's
And so
all I'm
like you
saying.
said, the Bama really hate RG3. That's who, you know what I mean? That's where the hate is. And
That's
it's
where
like
the
this
hate
is an
is, dog.
opportunity you ever be a dude you don't like, but he don't never do nothing to justify you like putting hands on him, and he finally do something where you could like actually fight the Bama.
No,
It's like one of these
this
situations
but this is the thing though, Ern. If he really felt like that, why he just be like, "No, see me, dog"? Because
because
it's
he's
not.
like that's not a man. That's not a fair fight. Like RG3 is a like known cornball. So it's like bullying if you pull his
Yeah,
Bama
that's
aside and like see him.
crazy.
You gotta wait till he violate or do something to make you mad enough
And the
to
rabbit
like,
jumped out there quick, dog. He couldn't wait. That rabbit was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get him here,"
yeah, like
and he tried.
bingo, green light.
Yeah, and he tried to keep it all. No, but then the balance. He should be fired. I'm hearing James. Then somebody called out Marcellus Wiley came out the wherever that Bama been at talking about Ryan Clark can't talk because he got a white baby mama and no, it just no,
And
it's so
RG3
like
also flat out lied.
you
Ryan
said
Clark
what?
never said RG3 flat out lied and tried to spin it to get the
Yeah,
Coons and Republican
yeah,
Nation to like defend him. Ryan Clark never said anything bad about his wife. What he actually said was complimentary. He's like she's
yeah,
more than you
yeah,
just saying the milkman, oh, she's white, blue-eyed, blonde hair, so that she's great. Like she's a good person. Like you should be leaning on that versus constantly like
yeah.
leaning on the same tropes and trying to like just emphasize the fact that you like what they call themselves like if it ain't snowing, they ain't going. Those kind of like cornball, like milkman type dude.
Cool.
And there's nothing wrong with like, I don't think there's nothing wrong with people dating like black dudes dating white women. But
Yeah,
if you
nah, do what you want
exclusively
to
date
do.
white women, then to me that's something
That's
different.
coon chippers. But yeah, like yeah, people can do what they want to do, though, and live how they want to live, and they should be have the freedom to be able to like live in those spaces. I do think I'm not even upset that Ryan Clark jumped out there and said something critical to RG3. I just think that it just I mean I don't even know like what if I was Ryan Clark's man what I would have told him to do because I mean once he jumped out there it just it's already downhill, dog. RG3 sensitive. He got kicked off TV too. So I know he's looking at
And
Ryan
he's a
Clark.
coon. He talks about black people calling him a coon all the time. Like that is the thing that I think sits with him the most, more than like white racism and them derailing him out the NFL. He don't care about that. He cares more about black people looking at him like he's not black and like he's a coon. But it's self-inflicted.
He want to be accepted, though, at the heart
Right.
of it. But yeah, bro. Yeah,
You
it
can
is
spot a coon by the haircut. You can pull up the different haircuts over the years.
Bama over 35 with braids, dog. What they get him out. Something going on, dog.
No, something's wrong with the mama. But it's like people like that is nothing you can do. They already got the disease and it's nothing you can do.
That Bama got
It's
a
a slow
disease.
death and it's nothing you can do.
Yeah, bro. No, okay. Now let's talk about this. Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, the foul. Was the joint did it warrant her jumping up there like that?
You
Because
know all the fake tough. You know
it
we
was,
like now we gotta get to
I
us.
think the narrative got them hyped too. Like behind the scenes, the narrative is already like a thing. Like when they play each other, it's like, young, she touch you, you better steal it. Like this is the
Yeah,
kind
you
of
know
like
we over like culturally we cosplay thug life even today, and it's like even the women now they want to be tough and rah rah and acting like they gonna fight. Like it's just what the culture is at this point.
Mhm.
But he's not a part of the culture, so when he sees that, he's like, "Oh my gosh, she's trying to kill it." Like it just emphasizes how out of touch this Bama is with what was actually going on. Like we see it all the time. Like Bama jump up like they want to fight, but we say the NBA is full of fake tough guys. Like they get in each other's face, do a bunch of pushing and shoving, but nobody throw
yeah.
no hands for
Ain't
real.
nobody doing nothing for real.
If they would have got out the way, Angel Reese wouldn't have done nothing.
Should have
Wouldn't have
just
done nothing.
been chest bumped her. Should have just chest bump joint. You already know, bro. You already know. Uh yeah. I no, we getting close to the slow news cycle, dog. Where there's nothing really happening. We got the NBA Finals, Eastern Conference champ. The Knicks, they made it.
It's gonna be beautiful because when they lose, it's nothing funnier than a sore New Yorker dog when they
They
team
threw
lose.
trash on my man. The Indiana Pacer Bama was walking the streets. They threw a bag of trash on his head. These Bamas are so dog. They OC, bro. They ran up on Vanderhorst, whatever the Bama is. Was like, yeah, what was that? You was talking. They was they out of control,
I don't
bro.
know why he wanted to walk to his joint anyway.
Hey, yeah, they wild, dog. New York is on one right now. They about to play the Indiana Pacers. I think the thing is, shout out Van. He hit me. He was like, dog, ChatGPT said that the Pacers going. I'm like, bro. I said, yeah. I think. I mean,
Knicks
I
fans
think
will cry,
he said what?
real tears, if the Knicks don't make the finals and lose to the Pacers.
They got to make the finals, dog. Yeah. But the thing is, to me, in my opinion, I mean, when you make a trade, you expecting to like go far with the trade. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think already the trade is a success. You can say whatever you want about Cat, the Bama soft, he ain't consistent, whatever. Like the trade has worked out. I mean, Brunson is the guy, and they lean on Brunson as the guy, and Cat's the secondary or third guy sometimes.
They ain't
I
in the finals yet.
they're
To
not
be
in the finals
determined
yet.
if the
No,
trade
but
works.
I'm just saying, like, even if they lost right here, dog, they went to the Eastern Conference Final. That's like the Commanders going
But
to the
then
NFC
it's not the
Championship
same
game.
because the Knicks was in the playoffs last year with a chance to win in advance. They just weren't successful.
Okay,
So they like, I mean, I think at this
this is a
point
step forward though for them, Aaron.
it is because they like the Cowboy fans of the NBA. Like ain't done nothing in 30, 40 years. So it's like, and then the overhyped crowd expect acting like the standard is championships. And so for them to finally make it this far, yes, that's an accomplishment. But I think going one step ahead is that real progress? Does that mean the trade work? Because also, um, what's the boy name? Randall playing out of his mind in Minnesota,
Mm-hmm.
and I think they have a better chance of going to the finals, or as good a chance as the Knicks do. So if
Mm-hmm.
Randall end up going to the finals with Minnesota, but the Knicks don't make the finals, is that a success? Did the trade work out?
I think it did, dog. It
So you
worked
think it
out for
worked out for both?
somebody. Maybe it's Minnesota.
No, I think, yeah, and I'm not even the biggest Randall fan, but I think removing Cat from Minnesota is an improvement to that team from a
Yeah,
toughness standpoint for sure.
yeah. Agree. And I
And
think
maybe both teams won the
maybe
trade.
both teams won, though, because because you think about like the type of player that Ant Edwards is, like that mixed with
It's not
Cat
a good mix. It's not
is
a
not
combo.
a good mix, though. Randall has a more gritty, a more like you know what I'm saying, like doggish mentality where it can mesh. Uh, Jalen Brunson got that, but it's just in his play. He got a more subdued
He
like
not nigga
demeanor.
nigga. So
Yeah,
Cat
like
can
you
get
think like
along more
Jason
with
Tatum.
those kind
Jason
of guys.
Tatum's a cooker, but he not like a rah like type of dude. So it's different, you know.
He not a YN. Like I don't think Cat mesh well with those kind of guys. Like Jimmy Butler, guys that's like that kind of fiery and like kind of old school to a like throwback '90s kind of sort of players. I don't think Cat will mesh with because they will expect a certain level of toughness because of his size that is just not going to be presented when you
It's
get
not
Cat on
gonna
the
be
court.
there.
The Bama skill, like he athletic for a 7-footer to be able to move and shoot like that is a skill. Not to take it from him, but there's a certain expectation when you have that kind of size and don't physically dominate. Um, Especially when you talk about how older people view the game, or a
Mhm.
lot of times guys from certain areas.
Yeah, I mean that joint. It worked out for both teams. I say like the fact that they here, it worked out for both teams. Now, who won the trade? That's a different conversation. That's really just gonna come down to who go farther this year.
Now, if they both play in the finals, that'll be perfect.
Yeah, they both play in the finals. Then technically they both won, dog. Because when you make a trade, that's what you're making a trade for to get to the finals to have a chance at the championship. Um, yeah, that joint. I think they can get past the Pacers, but for some reason though, I don't know, dog. I just got an inkling that the Pacers gonna beat these Bama's.
Dog, don't say that. You know,
Dog, no hate, dog. All hate aside, dog. I like my man. Shout out B. I like that guys, root for the Knicks, and they finally like kind of got the dark cloud behind them.
it's one guy root
But
for the Knicks you don't like that I know you're gonna troll when the Knicks
but
lose.
the Pacers though, to me, they just not like they shouldn't be here. Like I
Why?
don't think the Pacers are that good,
They
and
keep getting here though.
that's what I'm saying. No, I don't. Just because it don't look like they should be here, and they don't seem good to me, doesn't mean that they're not. They
Oh,
are good. They
yeah,
actually
yeah.
should be here because they good.
Because I
But
don't like them either, and
I
they look
just
like
don't
they
like
shouldn't
how
be
they
winning.
play. Their style of
Yeah,
play, they don't got no real
and
like
then Halliburton
Halliburton is
look like
yeah like
another
don't
cornball,
dog
but he be
Halliburton.
cooking.
He be cooking.
He be
No, but
cooking,
this the thing, like Halliburton, like he the type of Bama like show up to the gym. You look at this Bama like, no, I'm about to cook this Bama, dog. This Bama sorry. And
and
then
his
that
team
Bama
win
just
5 games in a row.
that's what I'm saying. Dog, he look, dog, first of all, his shot is unorthodox. And maybe that adds to it too, but he been shooting unorthodox since he came in the league and he be hitting that joint. But this Bama just it just looks so ugly. And I'm like, dog, how's this Bama cooking like this? And he just keep cooking, dog. So, I feel like what's his name is soft to me. The center that the Pacers got. I think
Oh, the
he's
one that be
soft.
dressing like a
Yeah.
assistant
What's his name? I think he's soft,
Turner.
but Turner, yeah, Miles Turner. I'm like, dog, this Bama's sauce. The other dude, Aaron and Naismith and the other dude, they just regular dudes to me, dog. Like they don't have nobody like I'm like, oh yeah, this Bama can do it. Matherin, he a good shooter, you know what I'm saying? Mid-range dude. But dog, like I'm like, how's the Bama's keep winning? And they job Washington Bama's too, dog. And what's the Bama they got from the African Bama they pulled from Toronto? Who's lanky?
Siakam,
Siakam, dog. Siakam is the most underrated Bama in the league, dog. This Bama just give you
Mr.
15 and
Hanky.
6. Yeah, just give you 15 and 6 every night, a block, you know what I'm saying, a steal. Like, so yeah, I think the Pacers gonna beat the Knicks, dog. That's just my drink. Then you got OKC versus Minnesota Timberwolves. OKC, they job washed the Denver Nuggets. Denver Nuggets washed, though. Was that coaching or was that just
That was coaching for
fatigue?
sure. They had a 6'3" Bama guard in Jokic locking his Bama up. What's the ball head
Honest.
white boy that the Lakers had that was
Oh,
guarding them?
you talking about for
It was a ball
OKC?
head white boy that was my size that was locking
Oh yeah, yeah. You
Jokic up
talking
the
about
last game.
you talking about the Bama they got from Chicago.
Yeah,
Um,
and he was with the Lakers before that.
yeah, 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 yeah. Alex Caruso.
Caruso
No,
locking him up.
is that acceptable,
Had him in
dog?
the vortex. Couldn't get up.
Yeah, dog. This man, but Jokic only had like 23 points or something that the last game. I'm like, bro,
And they got smoked.
yeah, they got smoked, dog. But yeah, so now it's dog. Every team in the drink is youthful. It's a bunch of young Bama's in this drink.
Somebody getting their first ring.
OKC young, Minnesota young.
I think
Uh,
Minnesota gonna win it all. I don't think anybody left can beat Minnesota.
I think it's Minnesota's time too, dog. But OKC, dog, Shy. They saying Shy, like I seen this little clip drink with Shy, and it was showing like how this Bama's like almost like Kobe, dog. Like,
It wasn't no
oh,
Ant Edwards in the last round. He
yeah,
be
that's
fake with the fake fouls and flopping like Bama's hated
yeah,
on Harden. He's way worse.
yeah, yeah. I mean, yeah,
But
it's
Ant
gonna
about
be a
to
good
get him out of here.
series. This is gonna be a good series because it's youth versus youth. So
So I would love nothing more than for a '90s YN to win the chip, be able to
Ant
shut a
Man,
lot of people up. Yes, though.
Ant Man, dog. Is the league ready to do that, dog? I
They
know
don't
that
have a choice.
the league right now, because they always plotting. I think if you go, you actually could go either way. OKC could win it all, and I'd be okay, or Minnesota.
They need some Americans to win. Like we talk about Giannis and then Jokic. Like get that shit out of here. Like the
Mhm.
ratings don't even be that high when these Bama's be winning. They need to bring it back to America though, and that's
Yeah,
why they got Cooper Flag waiting in the queue to be the next
you already,
LeBron James.
you already
You think
know.
they was slobbing Tom Brady though? You gonna see something you never seen before with Cooper Flag.
Nah, yeah, I mean, I can only imagine, dog. So let me ask this question: if Cooper Flag was black, would he be going number one?
No.
I agree, though. I agree.
Now Ace Bailey turned out to be 3 inches shorter than what they was selling him
They
as.
said that Bama six
Six
seven.
seven, right?
They
That
lied to him.
completely changes the scouting
No,
report.
no, 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 no. This clarifies why this Bama wasn't cooking and getting
Because
his
Rick was
team that
loving
far.
this Bama originally. He had his
Because
like, yeah, Ace Bailey the number one, and
no,
I hadn't seen him. Go ahead.
no, no, no. Because remember early in the college season, it was talking about Ace Bailey and Dylan Harper and these Bamas are the next up and woo, woo, woo. Then these Bamas can't even get in the tournament, Aaron. I'm like, no, 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 no. You
Got
cannot
the number
have
one and number
NBA
two pick.
Bamas can't get into the
Right.
tournament. It's no way. You could pull a sorry NBA like we see it all the time. I sent you the clip. What's his name? He was going ham, dog. You saw Kendrick Nunn. He won an
Oh,
MVP
cooking.
in a EuroLeague joint.
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like the sorriest Bama who can't even bust a grape over here is getting 50 over
All
here.
world.
So if you
Anywhere.
in college, you an NBA level talent, you supposed to be cooking. A Bama. Oh yeah. While we at it, a Bama put on a chat joint. It was basically like trying to like rebuttal and say the Wizards, you can't be slandering the Wizards and saying they don't
Okay.
know how to draft. They went 3 for 3 in the last draft when they got, Alex Sarr and Bud Carrington and the other Bama on the
Did
scribe.
they
I'm
have the
like,
worst record in the
I
league or
said,
no?
dog, Aaron, you took the words right out of my mouth, dog. I said, bro, their record was trash. You mean to tell me they went 3 for 3, but these Bammers can't win more than 18 games? Get the hell out of here,
Yeah, what
dog.
are we talking about
What
here?
are you talking about? You
What is
lose
we
all
saying?
credibility. How dare you hop on the chat? Please comment and subscribe. But how dare you jump on the chat and try to tell, dog, they won 18 games, bro. 18 games? So you went 3 for 3 in the draft? No, dog, stop it. I'm not saying they don't have potential or talent or whatever. But dog, they not that good. You can't be talking like they struck gold on these Bama's, dog. Because if they did, they would have won more than 18 games. So let's cut the foolishness. It's like, dog, I don't. And we talk about it all the time. Football is a little different. Basketball, you gotta have cookers. You got cookers, you win games. It's just that simple.
Yeah,
You
you
ain't got
can't
to
coach
run
your
offense.
way with bums in basketball.
Yeah, you ain't in it. No strategy involved. Can that Bama get 30? Then you got a chance, though. That's it. So yeah, bro, that drink crazy, crazy. So I'm not a believer. Ace Bailey, Dylan Harper, like they'll probably be okay, but
I want
at
Queen
6-7,
to the,
Queen, yeah,
but I think he gonna move up in the draft, and he's not gonna fall to 6 with the Wizards.
yeah, he gonna go third or fourth, something like that. That Bama got the most versatility out of all the Bamas,
He
though.
play like Jokic.
He do play like Jokic. So to me, I'm like, just think about this. If Jokic was about to come out and you knew what he was going to be right now, the Bama's a clear cut number one. You getting him off break. So I'm like, if this Bama even close to that, he played like that now. You know what I'm saying? He carried the team on his back, essentially. Bama got clutch gene.
So if Queen and Cooper Flag were black, I would take Queen number one.
I
I
would.
think he's better. Like he's better fit to be a bigger impact in the NBA right away. I think the advantage of Cooper Flag is what we witnessed with Jaden Daniels, where when you got the machine behind you and you cook,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's a different. It's just something completely different that people don't understand unless you had a LeBron on your team or a
Yeah.
Tom Brady or a Peyton. It's something completely different than just the standard like competition or like they say Mahomes now and everybody cheating for him. It's like all the luck seemed to go right. It's just the
Mhm.
Bama just got something that's just completely different than the standard competition of the
Yeah.
sport. And
Yeah.
and you know him being American and white
That
and
joint.
being good. Like usually they prop up bums, but this Bama's a real cooker. So
Yeah.
when you throw that magic on top of that, dog, it's just gonna be something
We ain't never seen
that's
before.
never been seen
Yeah.
on social media.
Yeah. And a hundred seasons. They sent him to the right place too, because down Dallas, dog, that drink.
In Texas,
Yeah.
dog,
You already know, bro. He gonna get all the
they're gonna
love.
be printing money.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. On to some football. Brock Purdy signs 5 year 265. Earn. Did they overpay?
Yes, because he's not that good, but
Mhm,
no, the deal wasn't one of those like top of the market
mhm,
handicap your team type deals. I think he in line for what Mahomes got like was it 4 or 5 years ago now
mhm.
when he signed that was a 10-year deal. So like he was like this is the point that you get to where you either have to sign the guy or you know you're gonna end up without him. Like, but who you gonna replace him with? So they just decided to go ahead and sign him because they don't want to be in that quarterback purgatory that a lot of the rest of the
Oh,
league is
it's
in.
a terrible place to be.
And if you got a bunch of people around him, he can win. You can win a Super Bowl, just not on his back.
Yeah.
So it doesn't hurt you because you probably weren't like you can't have him and be looking for the next quarterback at the same time. So they just made a choice to ride it out and hope they can steal one, over the life of having Brock Purdy be their quarterback.
Mhm. Yeah. I mean, you almost have to do it, though. Especially if you get it at the right price, you almost have to do it because I mean, we talk about it all the time. Like, first of all, one thing you gotta recognize is that everybody in the league, the executives, the scouters and stuff, only about 10% of them actually know what the frick they doing, though. The other 90% don't know what they doing. So you can't take a chance on trying to like hit on a quarterback when the percentages don't even favor you. Like you're not good. We talked about it the other week. Like it's only like one team, like the Green Bay Packers. They
That's it.
they, they can trust
They the
they
only ones that got it figured out.
yeah, but everybody else, dog, it don't work that way. And you can try. And matter of fact, the San Francisco 49ers tried. They used the first round pick and pick what's his name, and then
That's
and then
not even on their team no more. That's on Dallas.
and they had to trade him away because either they couldn't develop him or they just missed something in the evaluation process, or you know what I'm saying. That's
They
just how
don't know.
they don't know, though.
They don't have a formula.
They don't know. They don't know. So I mean, what we do know is that Shador better than Dylan Gabriel, dog.
What we also know is Drake May threw 4 interceptions in OTAs. But how you throw interceptions in OTAs?
Dog, everything's scripted, Eric.
How you
They
throw
tell you where everybody gonna be,
how you throw 4 interceptions in OTAs?
bro. That's the thing. Like I and
What
Vrabel,
can you
dog.
do?
Vrabel, that Batman a master at like saving his hide. That Batman.
You gonna be starting out that joint by week 8.
No, we told him no, Aaron.
And you
I don't
know
know why
Stephon
he
Diggs
listen.
gonna be wilding if he don't if Drake May up there
I
slumming and
don't know
missing
why
him while
they ain't
he open.
listen to us, dog. We told him, we said, dog, don't get Drake made, bro. They the better off getting what's his name? Milrow
And
the
everybody
third.
pretending like, oh, he had a great season and it's about to be great. Like, stop. It is not definitively like it's definitive that Jaden Daniels is an NFL. player, superstar. He here for 10, 15 years. This Joker, sorry to tell you, he's
So,
still a project. Y'all still trying to figure out if he's the guy.
no, they should have did. They should have just drafted. They should have just dog. The smartest thing they could have did, if we was the GM, I would have traded Drake May, got her like a second, maybe even a first. Cause his little buzz, I'd have been shopping him. Joe Milton III would have been my quarterback, dog.
Oh, that'll get you fired too. Two things can be true. You take a Milrow because you gonna.
Milrow.
I think he needs time. He reminds
No,
me
no,
a
no,
lot
no.
of.
I'm talking about the backup for Drake May when he was
Oh,
with.
you're not talking about Milrow.
Yeah.
That's the
I'm
guy
talking
from
about
Alabama.
Milton. I'm talking about Milton the
Milton,
third.
yeah,
Yeah. I'm talking about Milton
Alabama
the
with the
third.
laser rocket. Okay, they traded him away just so it's no pressure though.
Yeah. First of all, I'm trying to figure out why Princess, what's your name? Tiana. Princess Tiana. Why you not in the bed? Hey, look, man. So yeah, I'm talking about Milton the third. That's who they should have. That's who they should have kept. Not Milrow. Milrow, you getting fired. You right.
Yeah,
You exactly.
you out of there.
Milton the third. Before they traded him to the Cowboys for Drake May. Dog, you know how it go. They would never. The thing is, it would never be the other way around, bro. They would have never gotten rid of Drake May if, like, you know what I'm
They
saying?
had Kirk Cousins. We saw it here with RG3. You got to get used to competition. You shouldn't be worried about a fourth round pick. No, these Bama's are blatant liars and terrible people. They do the same stuff every day. Lie right in your face and act like you crazy. Gaslighting
It's gonna
101,
be
dog.
so funny, dog, when this Bama just be some trash. They got, they backup is Joshua Dobbs. He gonna be playing.
With no
He gonna be
facial hair.
playing. He gonna be
Uh,
playing, dog. 4 interceptions in OTAs. That's not good, Aaron. If I heard Jaden Daniels threw 4 interceptions in OTAs, I'd be sick to my stomach.
What would happen if Shador threw 4 interceptions in OTAs?
Oh,
We told you he.
he's the worst quarterback. His accuracy, we knew it was a problem from the beginning, and that's why he fell. That's why he fell to the 5th round, because he just you already know.
No, they
Aaron.
could give me the playbook today. By Saturday, I wouldn't throw 4 interceptions in OTAs. And this Bama in
No,
the second
Aaron, they
year
throw me
in the
out there
league.
with no playbook. I'm not throwing 4 interceptions, though. It's just, what are you doing at OTA? You throwing swing passes? You throwing down the sideline? Yeah, dog. That's gotta get him out of there, dog. Get him out of there. I can't wait to look at the reports on that joint. What else, dog? What else is going on?
Madrid, dog. We going to Madrid. You can't back out now.
My wife just hit me with yes, we can go. You can go to the game and we can be doing this and doing that. I'm like, nah, ma. This is a setup, dog. This is a setup.
Last week he was in there. He tried to back out because his wife is on
Yo, I'm
board.
watching on
What is
TV. This
that? Bama don't want to cut the check. He acting like
No,
it's night out here.
no,
Oh, it's like 7 months left, dog, to playing, dog.
no.
I'm laughing. You got to take 3 people. I only got to take myself.
No, that's what I'm saying. No, 3 Bamas I gotta take.
Dog, once in a lifetime,
I want to go too. You said what?
Once in a lifetime, dog.
No, it is, dog. It is. I'm gonna just do it and go into debt. It'll be all right. I'm gonna be playing in like the next 3 years, 3 to 5 years. So yeah, I get it back, dog. Money come and go. You know how it goes.
Dog.
I ain't gonna hold on to it too tight. You know what I'm saying? Can't take it with you. I ain't seen no U-Haul hooked up to no hearse. You can't take it with you. We just gonna do it, dog. We gonna be eating ramen noodles for like the whole month after that drink, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Yeah. So Yeah, Madrid. That's the other joint. What about the schedule though?
Oh yeah, let me
Aaron,
release the schedule.
this commander schedule is
You might as well go ahead and pick the record right now.
schedule. This joint is dicey. Yeah. Dog. So preseason, only two preseason games, which I love, though. I like that it's only two
Yeah,
preseason games.
preseason was way
That
too long.
joint is just a wash. Like you don't
And
gotta
we was
be
not watching all 4 games like
yeah
the
for no
degenerates.
reason. Yeah, so that joint is a wash. First game, September 7th, 1 o'clock joint versus the Giants.
W. Easy W.
W 45-10. We
One
gonna
and zero.
wash them Bama's, dog. Yeah, get them out of here. 40 burger. We gonna come straight down the gate. Aaron, have you ever felt this confident about this team in our life that they
No,
just gonna be
one
good?
and zero, guaranteed.
1-0, guaranteed. Next week, September 11th, Commanders versus the Packers.
2-0,
8:15, 8:15 primetime joint.
2-0.
So is September 11th? Is that
9/11.
that's a Thursday night joint? Hold on. They doing this
They're
crud.
gonna be super pro military because
Oh, they
9/11,
doing this
and the
crud.
name of the team is Commanders. It's a guaranteed W.
Oh my goodness. So the first week we played the 7th. Then these Batman's got a short week and play on the 11th. Aaron?
So do the Packers. Same schedule.
All right.
Oh, it's not the old
Win or
days.
loss,
Prime time
man.
ain't scary no more.
Win or loss.
W 2-0.
I think they're gonna do some fun.
Commanders win on 9/11 though.
I think they're gonna do some funny business on
It's
this
in the
one.
league narrative.
All right. All right. You got the lead narrative. But I'm just saying, everybody go after we watch the Giants, everybody gonna pick us though. And Stern's
Yes,
orders.
you got a different guy under center now, Harold. You don't have to worry about the old stuff you used to have to worry about. Now you in the script, like they writing you in as the star. Now everybody else can complain.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna trust you, dog. I'm gonna
Two and
trust
zero,
you.
dog.
2-0.
We
Two
want
prime
Kansas
time.
City.
Then we get like semi bye week, and then we play the 21st of September versus the Raiders.
W
Raiders come to Washington.
3-0.
3-0, Aaron. What? Oh no, dog. I think they'll be 2-1. I think they get the Giants. I think they lose to the Packers, and then I think they get the Raiders. Then they got September 28th. They got the Falcons.
4-0.
You
And I'm not even
trolling.
a home team slicer. No, I'm serious, dog.
You
4-0.
trolling.
4-0. First L is against the Chiefs.
Dog. Then they got the Chargers the week after that, October
5-0.
5th. Aaron, they can't win them all,
Their
Aaron.
quarterback is better than everybody you named, Harold. That's how we
Dog.
pick football games. That's how we got rich on the FanDuel.
This a
The better
425
quarterback,
kickoff joint.
5-0.
Then they got the Bears October 13th.
6-0.
Home, 8:15. That looks like it's a Monday night.
6-0.
Hold on. This is October 13th. Yeah, Monday night game. 6-0.
6-0.
Then they got the Cowboys. Commanders at the Cowboys, October
7-0.
19th.
7-0, and the Super Bowl talk is starting up.
Oh. Then we got the Chiefs, October 27th,
Where's the game?
8:15. That's another Monday night game. Dog, so these guys got a Monday night game
Thursday, Monday.
on 13th of October. Then the 27th of October, they got another Monday night game.
Oh, do you see it yet?
Oh my God. I do not like it. Aaron, then November 2nd, they got a Sunday night primetime game versus the Seahawks. They gotta stop it, dog.
8-1.
They gotta stop it. They gotta stop it. This joint is a cold setup, Aaron.
8-1.
You and I both know all these primetime games is not.
It's not you gotta stop, dog. You a scoring woman, dog. You gotta let it go. He not beating you no more, dog. You gotta stop. Dan is gone. He's not coming back. This Bama living in England somewhere. I can see you
Yo,
being scared
ain't
when they
one,
go to Madrid because you over
ain't,
there with the old abuser, but he's not here in the States no more, dog.
ain't one.
8-1.
All
Who else
right.
you got on
Then
that
they
side?
got then they got November 9th. They got the Lions.
9-1. The Lions window's closed. They're not gonna be the same Lions. And you heard it here first. They're
Dog,
not
I
making the
think the
playoffs.
Lions gonna get us, dog. We
They're
gonna
not
lose
making the
at least 3 of
playoffs.
these games, dog. The Lions gonna get us because they gonna be able to get back from what we did to them in the playoffs. That's
They
gonna be a
can't.
game.
Skins are better.
Okay.
It's one team that they can't beat. It's only one team, and that same team I said last year is better than them, and they can't beat that team yet.
Okay. Commanders at the Dolphins in
Madrid,
Europe.
10-1,
9:30 a.m. joint. 10
10-1.
and 1 earn. All right, so the back half they gonna run into some trouble. They got no, this gotta stop. November 30th, 8:20 p.m. They
Prime
got
time,
another primetime game versus the Broncos.
11-1,
Then they play December 7th versus the Vikings.
12-1,
Then they got the Giants again. December.
13-1.
Then they got the Eagles,
There you go, 13-2,
Cowboys, December 25th.
14-2,
Eagles again, January 4th.
14-3.
So they're gonna lose both times to the Eagles.
In
14
the
and
regular
3.
season, and hope to see him in the postseason.
14 and 3. Aaron. So the over and under 9 wins, we taking that on FanDuel.
Easy money,
We putting 500 on that.
easy money. That's the trip that. Well, the season ain't gonna be over by then for you to cash out.
Nah. But I'll probably have a cash out option.
And that'll pay for the trip right there.
Yeah, that's gonna be at least 5K. You put 500, you gonna get 5K over 9.5 wins.
Are
Because
you?
that's probably what the joint is at.
What's the odds? 5-1?
No.
Can't be. It's probably something like 130.
Hold on. I can find out. Let's see.
Answer, I'm trolling.
Let's see here. Let me see. What are the odds? Commanders over 9.5 games. Under Banji listed over at minus 120.
Not for all.
Yeah, minus
That ain't gonna
120.
get you enough.
Yeah,
You
that
need to
ain't
go ahead
enough.
and have. But I mean, if you pick them to start out 8-0 or something like that, when it's a November game, well, 7-0, that probably give you the odds you need. Go ahead and put 500 on them starting 7-0.
7-0?
Nah, when they play the Chiefs, is that week 6?
Yeah, that's not.
So
Yeah.
5-0. That'll probably give you odds like negative, +5.
Yeah, that might, plus, you need plus 500.
Yeah, go ahead and put 500 on that. By the time they get to 5-0, you get 2,500. That cover everybody's flights. Then you don't feel like you had to pay for 3 people to go to Madrid.
There you go, dog. Okay. All right. We gonna do it, dog. We gonna do it. 5-0. No fluke. No fluke.
Injuries of staying. Long as Jaden healthy. Knock on wood.
Yeah. He gotta stay healthy. Otherwise, that joint is a no-go. It's a no-go. Yeah, dog. That's it, young. That's all we got for this week. You got questions, anything, you can holler at us. Follow us at OSS 980 at Other Side of Sports. Shout out Wes Buffy, shout out Lance J, shout out. I didn't really talk about it, but the Joey Daylight rap battle, this beef joint.
He just wants somebody to get back at him so bad. Tell him stick to doing power. Stick to the acting. Rapping ain't for you, boy. That nobody want to hear no Joey Badass.
No. Yeah. No. Yeah. Kendrick not coming out for that.
He sent his D League roster mate. Like, I'm not responding to that nigga. No chance.
Oh, no, that Drake. No, that joint is a lot of work, though, to have to do a rap battle, Drake, because you got to keep writing. You got to do, like,
And you
nah.
got to research. Like, Kendrick probably don't even know who this dude is. He got to look him up and figure out what to say, though. Like, stop. This dude ain't even really no public figure. You going after the Dragon Slayer. This Bama lost his mind.
Get him out of here, dog.
This Bama took out Mike Tyson in his prime. And you think you coming up next? Stop.
Where Drake at, dog? Where he at these days?
Stealing more songs from niggas on the internet?
No, that Batman.
Klepto.
No, that Batman stole more songs than
Klepto.
That Batman just going. He just going to the internet and just. I'm gonna say that. I'm gonna take that joint right there. Yeah, that.
We one of them Bama's you gotta watch when he in your house. Watch it in the studio. Like, I don't play that in front of him. Like, chill out. This Bama go straight to the studio when he leave there and re-record.
He like, oh, let me hear what you working on. There was somebody else that was like that too.
Kanye.
Like, yeah, let me hear what you working on. Bama start spitting that joint. Oh yeah, that's tough. That's tough. 24 hours later, that joint be on that radio.
They said Death Row was doing that too back in the 90s. Debo and Bama's was sending their CDs and they demos. And they hear something good, they just take it and do it. And what's somebody gonna do to Death Row back in them days?
Dog, ain't that what Craig said? He said he had a track joint. He sent it to somebody.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah.
All them Bama's
had the same chord progression.
It's the hustle, dog.
But this is before you could like do something about it. Like that joint was on a tape cassette or a beat machine.
On a compact disc.
That joint
with a Sharpie written on that joint.
Yeah, dog, that joint. If that joint got unplugged, your beat was gone. Like that's like joint.
It's over with. You scratch that joint up, don't put it back in the case, you finish. You gotta remember that beat by heart.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit is over with. It was a dangerous time, dog. You get a plunge, your beats is gone.
That's how Babba's got nice making beats, dog. Cause that joint, you had one take, dog. We used to do the rap songs. It was one take. One Babba mess up, the song was ruined, dog. You like, Young, what are you doing, bro? Yeah, it was just a different time. You had to make the beat joint right there on the spot. Bama, Derek Sweeney, that Bama was playing the keys live. Like we was making a song live, dog. Like
that's talent.
Only thing we programmed was the beat machine. We was like, and then that joint would just loop. And then the Bama would have to play the like keys on the joint, dog. I was like, this is too much. Dog, but that joint that get you proficient. Your level of proficiency go up to 99, dog. That's why Rick's so good at one take.
One take.
You got it wrong, dog. You got kicked out the group. That's why the one Bama in that group. I ain't saying no names, but one Bama in the group, that Bama ain't write no lyrics, dog. That Bama just
he couldn't read, all right.
Hey, it was he had to do what he had to do, dog. It's even you gotta survive, dog. And we ain't never know the joint until one day we was like, dog, why don't you just write the joint down? He's like, I can't. I said, oh. I said, we got a problem, Houston. We got a problem. But it's people out here doing it, dog. There's people out here doing it. Yeah, so follow us at OSS 980, Other Side of Sports. Comment, subscribe, share the show. Let us know your thoughts on the Angel Reese joint or Ryan Clark, RG3. Is he a cornball brother?
Submit Hall of Fame.
Oh.
What's your man? You just say House Nigga Hall of Fame.
Side note though, his visuals though was John like that though, dog. Like I was like, oh,
Studio.
this
Yeah.
Joe clean. He had his youngin in the back. She was sitting with a little cup. I was
And
like,
she
no,
loved
this
when he super celebrate the snow bunnies and slander the
you
blacks. So she
already
be
know.
back there, Dre cheesing,
She was like,
clapping, cheering them on. Look at my coon go.
look, look at my dog. That man got the newest version of the coon chip,
Dr.
dog.
Umar, do an interview with this man, please.
Dog, and understand his psyche, dog. What happened in his childhood to make him this way,
His daddy was brainwashed. That makes it super easy.
dog?
And he looked just like his mother.
Oh, that Jay hurt, dog. Dog, we was defending that Bama with all our might, dog.
They still did him wrong though. Like we
They did
can't like
crud.
just to
Dog,
see a
the thing
coon
is,
and a
they did,
cornball.
Bama, they did RG3 super crud, dog. They let
But
the
he
line
don't
fall
believe
apart.
that.
He probably told Bama's, yeah, don't block, dog. Just let that Bama get hit. We want Kurt in there anyway. So,
But he probably don't believe his race had anything to do with the difference in
oh yeah.
how he was covered versus who was the Bama used to have anxiety attacks on the field. Kirk Cousins.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen, dog, because you know I can see the future. The next like racially tensions issue that occurs, like just in sports general, that's like revolving around race, he gonna be the front runner for it to try to get the people back on the side.
Not gonna happen
Try,
because he don't think he did
try to
nothing.
course correct. No, to try to be like, I see it's not about race with me. Like I try to defend our people too. Like he gonna do something. Trust me on this one.
Dog, he don't think he did nothing wrong here.
He
I don't
don't.
think he knows he black.
He
He like
no, he
Clayton.
not.
He like Clayton. What was it? Clayton Bigsby on the Chappelle show or something. Like
He
I don't
got.
think he knows.
He gotta know, bro. He gotta know.
I'm
Follow us at OS.
OJ.
Follow us at OSS. Other side of sports. OSS 980 on IG. And we out.